Today na the 30th day of May 2023. 25 more days. 25 days for election na Salone. Not too long ago, the political parties them we go sign wetin they call a peace pledge. Even before that one day, when ACSL be they give them a provisional certificate, then we make them pledge for say we go get a free of violence election and campaign. What till they see now? Na the contrary. Waiting we they see na social media now. Na the contrary of that pledge day, where them be pledge, and the one where they even go to the extent then go sign. ECOWAS, you know they all they say they for come together they for sign. Then sign. Waiting and sign. We they see all water. We see all water. That big event stay where they be do for let them go sign. How much money they spend? Because if at the end of the day, nothing not come out inside it, then why we waste money for do am? Now for the camera. Now for the camera. The youth man. Sierra Leone. Yes, we don't suicide President Bio. They say, let nobody not fet so. Let nobody not fet. Yes, someone come out back on talk and say, no violence. We go vote. But behind the scene, what thing really they happen? Who say camera not dey? Who say microphone not dey? What thing they happen there? Eh? What's in the happen there? Now, what's going on? Sierra Leone, we need for wake up. We really need for wake up. This is uncalled for. And the justice system na Salone, hey, Papa God. Salone police, Salone judiciary. Una self get important role for play in the peace of we nation. Una get important role for play. Na this platform, we na ya, una they encourage violence in no form. No encourage violence, no encourage war, no encourage nothing like that. But everybody gets impact for play for make peace reign. If a citizen not they abide by the law supposed for better. If he bets A, if he bets B. Eh? But the problem here is, now here we don't see an assistant inspector general of police. Pan press briefing. They say the ruling government is law abiding. He don't pass judgment one thing. The ruling government is law abiding. So anything will happen, not to the ruling government. Now I make Usa want for start this one today. Yes, we don't see videos them. We don't see things them on social media about the campaign. About the campaign, say, oh, the campaign they attack APC they attack then chair banana then chair president Bio banana they attack the wire then so Pambana no banner. They want the way they print banana Salone. Then don't make money this year. Not so picky money the one that they make. Eh? Not so picky money. Who say one for begin? Now the first mayor of Freetown. Now I want begin with Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr. Now I want begin with. Let's begin with him first. What he say? He said yesterday, while we be prepare for the APC manifesto launch, there was an attack on my second motoka. Now you see na screen soon. On my second motoka, where he give you the license plate number. About 2 stem 9 o'clock morning. Hey. 9 o'clock morning. 9 o'clock morning, na leko you dey comot for go work. So when you comot 9 o'clock morning for go work, na for go attack. 9 o'clock morning, I receive a call. Nine o'clock morning, I receive a call from someone in my neighborhood. Somebody na my neighborhood. Me neighbor call me. For say, they don't seize me motoka. Uda seize am ARATA. Là, just hold on the first bar. LJ. Il est in prison right now. ARATA is still the roam about the city of Freetown. Salon police, salon judiciary. What's in the problem now? Oh, the crime then different. The crime then different. You go say, oh, it's an attack on women. Now attack on women. What's in the gun? Okay, but I'll continue. He said and claim say na ARATA na insist motoka. ARATA na insist motoka inside the city of Freetown. 9 o'clock morning. Togri. Alright. Load you go. I ask me security personnel for go investigate the information and it confirm say na true. ARATA seize Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr in motoka. So Aki-Sawyerr began to make a call to the Inspector General of Police, will be promised for handle the matter. Well, me Aki-Sawyerr tell the IG thanking because few hours later he call for making inform me say they don't take me motoka and make a send make them go collect the motoka na Lumley police station. They don't take the motoka from ARATA. The motoka de Lumley police station make them go take and day. My driver go for go collect the motoka and he see ARATA na the police station na Lumley day. But what is surprised the driver now for say Then left ARATA for make it go. They not charge him nothing. And they hand over me motoka to me driver. But fumble him. How then take the motoka not to show they hand over him. Look at your screen. Now the motoka dan they see so now. Eh? The bumper then damage him. The left wheel guard then damage him. And the back window then smash him. I don't reach out to the Inspector General of Police again for ask him for his support for address this display where ARATA display for destroy me motoka. And make you not forget, say, just days ago, we just political party then just signed this peace pledge. And also, I remind the Inspector General of Police and still get on the phone for say, but dear, now me laptop where the presidential guard been take in February, where Samura Kamara be they come inside Freetown. Today, they not giving me laptop yet. Today, they not giving me laptop yet. This not to the Sierra Leone way we want. The One Nation Manifesto commitment for foster national cohesion, peace and unity is so desperately needed. We see from the side of Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr with inputs on social media. Well, we dey wait for Salon Police for make them go give it their own side with a press statement. Or maybe then go then one of them TV or radio station them or go hear them. Where then they talk. We go still count them. But this is uncalled for. President Bill don't tell we say me not dey give person kush. Me not dey send person for go damage person. Me not dey do this, me not dey do that. But pass uda no uda na ARATA. Eh? At one time they say go thief, then beat time, then can't go Pademba Road. Well, what's happen, what's not happen? Look and they back na do. Look and they back na do. What a perfect timing. Election they come. So na perfect time for make it na do. Eh? So what's in the problem na ya? Salon police, salon judiciary. Well, salon police go tell we what's in happen with this motoka. Eh? Then go tell me. What's really happen? Uda be taken. Uda yan de go pula. Na carjacking. Because if na carjacking, well, Uda jack the car. Uda hijack am. Eh? Mostly they ask for insurance. Insurance na salon, I want CD. But seriously though, can if the culprits, they sabi the culprits, they're not able to sue the culprits. Eh? They're not able to sue the culprits for go court. Because I was just thinking, yeah. Oh, we forget. We see that only ban say na political talk it don't done. I did the case they done. You know they go before. So if na ARATA now or not to ARATA, then the person will do this. Can that person be sued? I think say in Sierra Leone, now we define things then. Things then we not normal, abnormal things then we don't take and make normal thing in the country. We don't take and make a normal thing in the country. So this Aki-Sawyerr na politics. Na politics. Na in this. Yeah, na politics. Na so it be. Na so it happen. So why then go sign peace pledge? I still ask. Why then sign the peace pledge? So if the peace pledge not the whole water, what's in the consequence? Oh, na Photoshop. Na Photoshop. If the peace pledge not the whole water, if people are not the crypto then words wouldn't put pen and paper together for, then why did we do it? Eh? Why? Papa God. How they move the vehicle from that place thing? Then get the car key or intimidate or then attack the driver. Everybody they say now, oh, the ARATA. Eh? Salon police and the judiciary on this matter. Like I said, if na ARATA now, not to him, but the post we do. Law say no to ARATA as alleged by the mayor. Law say no to him. Well, the post we do, he go free. He go free. Salon police there would wait for a from una. Una self get for clear una aid. Una get for clear una aid. But like I said, na politics, na campaign team. So even if it be normal trade, well now they can't sign peace pledge. It's not supposed to be normal again. They don't sign peace pledge, so it's not supposed to be normal. Eh? Because another one who will see this net, now for say, Diana Konomani in us, na Kono, allegedly, they don't burn them. But that person will be there, will do that video, if you be there near me, the conquer the girl. I'm gonna start the talk now, see, when you want to do your video, not so we all team up there. We not sabusa you team up safe. We not there near you. If you just say you want bring way along, wait the video say today, Tuesday, the 30th of May, 2023, 10 o'clock na net. Na kono a team up so. Na Diana Konomani host. Na indi so. Na indi they born so. Them boy them we pass. Like how you explain. But you just team up no more. The boy them pass your register. Where see them pass? Now they on top the house. Who's side? Now all team up there. Why you video? If you not say you're not ready for explain. If you're not ready for explain what they do video, no video. No video, we not ask you. Because now, who do I go take up? Well, from the Kono family them, they don't say na Diana Konomani. Yeah? Now so then say the Kono family, they say na Diana Kono family in house, then get explanation where they give what happen, what not happen. But I must still get for tell you now. Mobile phone don't can now, it help. But me brother, me sister, where you want for do video? Not so by force for call you name safe. But they just tell we who side. You the video, the date, and the time. Very important, very crucial. Because not a world team up near you. And I not go tired for talking here. Say the person who don't win now award day. Now that guy will make that video with that helicopter land na Kenema. In fact, the next time I get for go Kenema, I get for look for him. I get for look for her. You need to get special award from me for that. Because if that guy not be tell we the date and time, 30 days for the argue say, the one who come work Kenema. Oh, that is 2022. People ain't go see helicopter then gladly. When at 2022, now you happy. Now you happy. Things them where they happen, you dey near day, you think see you want for take phone, for video, for send us on social media. Brother, sister, Usai, you dey do am, you need for tell we. The date and the time. Put some by the video. Important. Important. Do ya? I know say then go get witnesses them. Who side this thing happen? And they must don't video am. Because salon people lack for video. Me not able to verify if na Diana Kono man in use or not in use, but the Kono family see na Diana in use then go born. As all they see. How this done the help win now by this campaign? I don't the help win. Now small it begin. Check banner, not check banner. It escalates as we go now, so they escalate. Now allegedly bonus don't kind side. Hijack motoka don't kind side. What's next? The one that will be called the political party then for go sign. What's one they do now? Now I call them for go sign no. What's one they do? Or when I say, well, oh, don't tell them for sign. Anyhow they want to do and I left today. Now so? Tolo text, thank you for the stars. Let's keep the stars coming no. Mabinti Awa Daniela, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Let's not forget. You're there on YouTube. Super thanks is available. Super thanks day on YouTube for Giwi. Facebook, let the stars reign. Because I don't think say all pledges there. Now for just go no more for pledge say, oh, we go make a peaceful election and waiting safe. It bring me come to the other one where I don't know if you don't hear that audio day. I don't know that at the person because I don't usually listen to audios. Me, I don't know. Specifically, maybe God can just put me in certain areas them for make a yeri wait I want for yeri. Because for the day, they send us 100 voice messages then to me. And they open themselves. anyone when me had to tell me say open this, it was necessary. Now so somebody they do live. I don't can watch posting live. I just scroll. So she just say tap this. Where say I tap and I made them be pa beats banga for. Then they broke me banga no too small, tripule. And that person they don't do live pass almost 1,000. Me know they watch posting live. But something just tell me, God just tell me say, open this live. Where is your opener? Tripule and it. They broke tripule in banga. This audio, yeah, I don't know that one. I'm not sabi the person, but now we're there in the age of audio messages. Mostly, thank you for the stars. Somebody make an audio against Sylvia Blyden. Because Sylvia Blyden predicts, say, this election, they go par on off. The person said that satanic business now one day. Because President Bio, for the least way they get, na 65%. He say, if President Bio, no get anything like that one day, na rogue the rogam. But what's intriguing by this audio? Now, when the person they say, because right now they don't see APC the campaign. APC they do nothing. For real, somebody go there that corner where they believe that statement they. For say, oh, APC not the campaign because what you do, they want for rig the election. Say they want rig election and make APC the campaign. Now two the APC they for. Then upon the audio, say one APC they try for bring for where they go some side where they go see say SLPP don't they get beaucoup votes they go ib fet day then broke the ballot box. My dear brother, you believe that statement today? If we go pull video now, who that they pan video with the broke ballot box? I know. Now can I say, Tripole, na APC, na make it talk so. Couche. Na free bone. See, na so the talker. Who that they pan video with the broke ballot box? And what thing you assurance say? President Bio they win first rounds 65%. How you get your calculation first? Before you dey put seed of other thing inside people level wey no go correct just now when results come out and say for go second round, he say Sylvia be don talk her. Na satanic business, na this business. What is wrong with us? What's in we? Now so APC then get events na Europe. And by then continue then take a day by you. They make a grand chief patron or grand chief receiver or whatever it is. But the APC na chong they say, not to that Adebayo they talk for, Adebayo they talk your own, not to them. But the one there, where the Europe take and get high chair, high table. What's in doing? What's in doing? That guy they talk with string with I say they no come can say waiting I want know first. I want know how. I need to do how we doing calculation. Also I see President Mayo for me with 65%. So if President Mayo don't get 65, APC the guy must. That's it. Because you don't go forget the other half of one demo. On a NGC we can join. How much if NGC be get tradi? And if NGC add in the 5 years period, but there una they support NGC. Una official una be add supporter there. This 5-year period, NGC add supporter them or they lost supporter them. And they talk when the KKY go SLPPO. Not so down there they talk. Now they like una. Usa una they support. Una no go see the truth. Motaman. Una no go see the truth. Même je sais la lève de NGC. Now I mean Tiawa where they say Adeba and Salomon, he can go any side if they invite him. Yes. Well, you don't see. You don't see. We just Papa God. How do we fix this? Because the political party them, not so then they come on, not so then they Then get the stooges, then they get the one, then they get the operative there. Then get her. The operative, they're not so then they can let me all to wake up. But I know they give us in kush. Yeah, President, you not go give us in kush. But somebody that is connected to you will give us a good sir. You make your own prediction 65%. But you say, if anything happen, now silver blinding. How? Silver blinding, you don't get rights for talk. You say they flip-flop. Pas if you not be don't pay, when I go collect to money. Auntie Sylvia. Then we don't pay you. Because I let them go collect the money if we don't pay you. Now making this platform, we release the 2018 February when them be interview Silver Blinding. We release an aya. You know, see, where be the game prediction? A game prediction. But oh yeah, then say enough for predict say, then they go run off. The guy they vex to him bone. I make Auntie Sylvia say, SLPP folks attacking my prediction that there will be a runoff election reminds me of APC folks attacking my same prediction back in 2018. He said na arrogance na they cause such. He said by the audio, he said, you not going to rub skin with them like say you did with them. He said 1 minute you dey show say you did with them, the other minute, well, you dey talk all that thing. Now so the guy say, me I not listen and don't save. Because the arrogance was just too much. Hey, Padibo push. Padi push. Politics. Eh oui. Last week, Marcela Samba be there on AYV. This talk been come up about them one the way so where political party then they pay for attack people in a social media. But I don't care whose alliance political party things to say they make na salon. We constitution say 55%. Now ain't go make no enough. I want see I want see whose political party where they get 55% straight off in Sierra Leone. I want see Okay. Laulissima.
They raise issues and there are debates, there are fights, and this to a very large extent has impacted the virtual world. How will political parties ensure that even if we're calling for violence-free election, the cyberspace should also equally be important?
I mean, that's a very important question.
The cyberspace, online, voice notes, yeah? The one that only they see. The one that only they see. Who than they sponsor them? Now listen what him and Samba say.
And it follows through from the earlier points being made, you know, by the youth commissioner when he talked about the instigators of violence.
But Samba not be this alone. No. Himself he be there out small. When he come, it phonetize for we. But anyway, we understand, man. Continue no more.
And we really need to understand that those who bear the greatest responsibility to doing this must be held accountable.
The one them where in our esteem for all them accountable, yeah?
It also follows through on the earlier foundations I laid when we started the program to look at exactly what it means to hold elections. It is about agreeing, coming together.
Election now for agree, now for let we all come together
and deciding to choose our leaders.
And we decide for choose leader. I get me right. That make even when you know hey Papa God, make let people understand no. All man get rights to your opinion. Even President Bill, where he be gonna bo, what he tell the bo people? You know tell them say not of a country no they say no runoff. He say go campaign to the APC. Not to forgo Kosu. Now forgo cajole somebody. We all need for come together. We sell, we market. Now that you sweet then and they buy. I make right and say no don't promise you. Now commitment then they make. They all true. Eh? They all true. Okay, there they go.
In peaceful arrangements through the ballot box. But unfortunately,
through the ballot box, we don't come together. We greasy hey, we now go vote. We go vote. The ballot box decide. But unfortunately, what tima?
Because these instigators of violence.
Now so Marcela Samba call them. Instigators of violence.
Do not want to be accountable.
They don't want to be accountable. So what thing they do?
They do not want to face the ballot box.
They
otherwise choose alternative means to sway the attention of the voters so that the voters would have otherwise been distracted.
For count, you turn the other side. You become distracted
from the real issues of conversation.
Power two suppose for the talk day like today. Then they don't give you 5 pillar, then they give you 10 pillar, we don't get 15 pillar. But then 15 pillar I also want. Now for can't sit down they talk today. But no, because of this will happen, it's very important. So we need for can with this table. Now violence-free election now want. Violence-free campaign. Like how the SLPP go enter any side. The other day the nation come by. Like how they go enter any side. Without tua Allah. Now so the APC themselves for enter any side without Allah. All man go sell the market. All man go sell Leone. You get 10 pillar. You get 5 pillar. Well, like that. The big 5. The 10 pillars. Okay.
Because part of the arrangement of the voting process presupposes dialogue.
Dialogue. The voting process. Ou for the talk, ou for the get conversation. Ou for understand we self. Even if we not agree. I for understand say, yes, na so you say am, na you right. You say for understand say, yes, na so I say am, na me right. But you no go say because I dey support Mr. A, that mean I evil. You no go say because I dey support Mr. B, that mean say I know I'm better for the country. If that perspective did not change, Salone now they make. Because as long as you don't say, hey, this, you know able make Salone. I like it the fait for make and say, it the fait for bring and canon. But now we all get for agree. Now we all get for agree.
So dialogue means that you need to share your manifesto.
Okay, dialogue for share manifesto.
You need to share your plans about what you intend to do. So what's going on in violent settings around elections is that those patterns of dialogue and discourse are shrouded by anti-rights groups, the so-called bloggers.
Bam. The so-called bloggers, anti-rights groups, the so-called bloggers. Do we have bloggers in Sierra Leone? Yes, we get few. Maybe now one hand safe. Because I suppose the course all is saying a blogger. In the course. Alright.
Because elections are done. I mean, the pledge is literally an embodiment of what elections, peace and security means.
He said this pledge, where then go do so? It mean what in peace and security mean inside election. Inside election. What in peace and security mean? Masaka say if me not to bloggers, me not to blogger. Oh. I don't tell you, see, na three people there. An activist, farmer extraordinary, and explorer. Me not to blogger. No, sir.
Elections done within human rights standards.
Election is done within human rights standard. Now me right for support to do I want for support. And as long as I don't infringe on your rights, my dear, I can go inside and propagate what I want for propagate. Now me right for speak up.
So the anti-rights group would otherwise come to the fore and make sure that they now use the cyberspace, as you rightly said, that's the mobilizing point. They use the cyberspace to silence every voice that would otherwise call for accountability.
For silence other voice them, we go call for accountability,
and a direction that presupposes the citizens must be able to take their space, because this is the only time we have after every 5 years.
Now that the Salone people don't understand. Example, we all intend them be the happen as Salone. We didn't see President Bill for talk. He been talk. Waiting at the back talk with them be the give that thing. They say the Minister of Information don't talk down. Now the President don't talk. Also we hear President Bill talk. He call international community na host. Also I call the one the way what he said the perpetrators them as waiting terrorists them. When they ready for tete-a-tete, then they grab camera. But right now, in the name of thank you to us, now I begin. All side they go. in the name of thank you tour. After that now, campaign don't begin. All side. But they tell them say for talk, they talk. Because now you vote matter to the politician. And now you vote matter. Now you say for be proud of yourself. Yes, Salon people. Una no sabi what you get. Now they say Alisa, you need to come with this. She don't know, she cross your leg. Now then get for the fair people if we can't knock you the mouth, if we can't talk to you. Right now, una don't eat this money. No, una eat it. Monao, but now this and this now we plan for this angry here. Wait, papa, you don't go work no, you go find work. Well, now the plan this so we plan for what kind of power, we go do this, we go do that, we go do that. Well, we're all in a power, so what's happening? A small thing, I'm happy. 3 months, well, if we not give we back 3 months, that's so we go do. So now this na the time now where you cross your leg. Now this na the time where you important. Now I mean them can go to the extent for give money and polo. After that, then can ever come into you again? Then can ever come into you again? No, then they come into you. So now make now this particular time. Now you serve the show say, me vote, now me right. Now one vote I get to, but then they precious. They already scrambled so. Now that you want vote, now they want. That you want vote, now they want. That one. Let them beg for her. Let them run that to you for her. So when you give them, then go all and tight. But we just make a careless one. Back home. Well, like that. Now the results now they see so every day. Yes? If you know what you get, if you know who that you be. If you know that you be. Politician then go wake up. The parliamentarians them they know who that Salon people be. Now they don't fit stay them out PR system. Because for let them change parliamentarian, then they be fast. Even though yes, then they vote for the same party all time, the parliamentarian they go. Now few now don't say the few. But the one them when not they come back, then they boku pass the one the way they always come back. They say, boy, these Salon people and they play boy camp parliamentarian. So too they do not do the PR system. Where they vote and they no chef that they vote for. Something now they do, I mean then they change whistle. So now that way they take handle the Salon people with the PR system. Because waiting you, una be the student say una get the power. When see Salomon don't at least in a kaya back, in a go na that parliament back, in a the go dey. Even though na the same party that they vote for, but you know the go dey. So how we go cow with this inside even the presidential election? But we back. They don't fine tune we mind for say, hey, na 10 years old. Salomon the only against second time, now they against. Well, it look like say this the one against the first time. And say no, you know for against first time. Now two time me, what did they talk? Forget say that 10 years. You can't against first so. No, 3 months with the fixer. Not against it. But Salon voters wanna get the power. Now make every corner now you dey see politician and they go. You be the see them trade. No go behind there. Let them come behind you. Anyway, that's how you make you bid and so you lay down there. What you plant, Now they reap.
So we renew our social contracts. So the conversation should otherwise be, how do we renew our social contract?
How would they renew them?
We renew your contract just like a farm, or in the ordinary world, where you want to renew a contract with your landlord or your landlady. You actually review the previous year or years and what has been done, and you look ahead.
Yeah. Marcella, see, election time, now the contract will renew. If now you landlord safe, now you landlady, somebody can put the rent up. Now they can't sit down back, you look back, me they can pay 5 million for my day first. We rent kinka, if they little better when you call the landlord say, he ain't do nothing. Me picking them, who sabi first all inside the water they drop. I make you get the bowl them. Boy in the Canada, inside there they bang, 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 all the panic, bang, the bowl them, bang, all then like different rhythm na in the play. Inside some room where in the camp. Because you get the aluminium kitsul, you get the rubber bowl, all the bowl, everything gets different sound. But say bang 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 bang. Now in the cancel. But inside the room, now make note so everybody can glad the rain season. Where she posse say, you better let rain come, let rain come. Me I miss the rain. Just no say that person there, cover. Now make it the pray let rain come. The one them where no say, where she posse can this day they one they look far. Where they actually say what's happening? Say na the rain na they remember. You need talko. Me, I no like rain. I no let the rain come. In room they leak. Place they leak. You get for catch sun at the bed. Then banana there. Boku right now they up the roof there. Boku. They bona they get for end rain season. Alright. You know no safe. Let they go.
So now we have the self-styled bloggers who are otherwise using cuss words.
Okay. Anybody who use cuss words if not a blogger.
Even if you go to the WhatsApp groups, you find out that engagement is even, the manner in which people respond.
So dear, you can even get good intention, but the manner where they respond is not correct.
So one of the things that we are also calling for, we need to get a situation where even the speeches of leaders has to be peaceful.
The speeches of leaders therefore be peaceful. Marcella, now the peaceful one they go talk. Now the bobo jama. But behind the scene, they already talk the look at the don't come ayanda.
So the speeches are not inflammatory and they do not incite violence.
Bam.
So these are the tenets that we should work on. But the most challenging bit of it, as human rights activists, we are caught between the high-handedness of the law because we do not want to see a cyber security law.
Listen, so now, okay, people and they misbehave on social media. Then cyber security law kind sign. What team Marcella say they no one foresee?
Where citizens would otherwise be quiet.
Bam. Can't forget, yeah. I don't go. Now get the best cyber security. Either way, police they talk about to cyber security. But every day then they use parliamentarian and they name them and they thief people their money there.
In a democracy, voice is very important.
In a democracy, voice very important. The voice of the people must be heard. Pufu power, we are tired of it all. The voice of the people must be heard. But if you silence, you quit the throat today, say la yala. What you go? You what you don't understand? I like it. They try for talk something. Once you quiz the throat, you not go here. I can't breathe. Then no more you go there.
Because we are saying it's an alternative to violent means. And so if we don't want people to get into fist fights, we don't want people to use abusive language.
We don't want people for go on blows. We don't want people for curse.
We need people to engage in decent conversation.
Even a decent conversation. All man get right. Okay.
And so we do not want to shut the space for such conversation. So the bloggers are taking advantage of this. And we also denounce and condemn all political party leaders and political parties.
Listen, condemn all political party leaders them. And then party them, what's in the Duma?
Who are engaging in financing this youth to really attack the democratic space.
Where they give their youth man the money, so go on social media, go cost them. Now they me like anti-civil. Where you come for it, they come for you. You need to give money that side. Anti-civil. You need to give money that side. Pastor Motrade be the say Adebayo king. Now, na jihadist IBK na nge Adebayo. You know they fight to battle for yourself. How they count to Ghana, so they count to the person. You need give money, but then they only give money for say una go no more, una go do one. If wait una need una come with the guna, that is wrong. That is wrong.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
And what they are doing is undermining the very tenets of peace building that we say it's a proud tradition.
They undermine. We don't want anything they undermine with peace na salon.
We believe, and one of the things I keep telling people, I said we do not have problems with voter apathy in Sierra Leone.
Now make the politician they no go ever respect we. Yeah? Now Marcella they try for saying that one way politician for scramble for votes, it don't dey na salon.
When it comes to elections, Sierra Leoneans are naturally mobilized.
Where camp a election, that energy usa ukimpula na no sabi. Where camp a election,
You cannot tell them gather for this event. They would gather.
I let you not tell and say, but they are tomorrow get a yanda. La for la number they say the party come. The party come stand tomorrow. Na no worry. Dede. Tafatu. Tayabom. What did happen? Tomorrow the party come. Dede. Yeah, no get one problem for that day. No get one problem for that day. What you want for talk? Ngo tomorrow they come. Well. Who's one the field they use? Go they come. Now well I know they go. Now they go. Now no worry no more. Now no worry. Go they come. Who they go there na that field una wale go. Okay, una just left and give me. For this area, me go there in charge. Me, I don't talk to all you man, and go there in charge for this area. You just talk to that other boy. You see that boy there? I can always tell and I get this sonko na ya. Politicians, they know they strain themselves. They strain themselves. They strain themselves. Na so na kababai. Then say na be APC supporters then. But when you look at them first, our whole world. But then pull a red t-shirt and then the mass and a gun. They say then they support the SLPP.
Okay. So in actual fact, We do not want a system where you organize young people. Now they've stopped mobilizing offline, they are mobilizing online. You organize young people to use audio messages and they are attacking each other. So you see, it's all part of awareness, addressing this. We'll continue to educate, we'll continue to mobilize, and we'll continue to sensitize communities why it is necessary to engage in a democracy in a healthy and progressive manner.
In a healthy and progressive manner. Now the main reason and we make we naya always we try for make we encourage we all. We all not go able to one side. But naya make everybody able for feel free for expressing self. Yes. Feel free for express yourself. Now that's why they say na APC supporters they na come by. Then pull in the red t-shirts and the mass and grown. Eh? They say then go then they now at the SLPP side. Don't see there, eh? Until I be the talk just now, you not be understand. Eh? Okay. I just say I'll show you. Now so the campaign don't reach now. And the thing about colors right now in Sierra Leone, they don't take them to another level. Colors don't go another level. Na salon. Red and green. A color they now way, you know, me and the way I'm me, I say me na APC, you say me na SLPP. But nobody, no color not they determine me. A color. They determine me. Jesus friend, what you get for me?
Yeah, thank you very much to Play for talk me through this topic where you question waiting hold on to the peace after them why they don't sign them pledge. If this peace go able for whole water, waiting and they try for sign and waiting and they try for do. Now there are the question. But peace in terms of politics now one of the biggest thing. And you talk of peace of a nation, peace before election, after, but it can look a period where they see now the peace we want during the election. But after the election, now you can question back waiting we do. So you can look at peace from that side, they waiting bring them before that election day. Why you they worry for let peace day? And again, you don't done that time. You let them go. And you look again and say, well, I carry on. What you do after? So now then before and after sequence they had and repeated action and behavior, now you would see this peace with politics and the challenge them in terms of nationwide. But if you question your neighbor, you get peace with them. Some questions you can ask. Are they peace they begin? You get peace now the home, you get peace now the community. Yes, peace good day because one, we go look at peace in a different category a day. You get a different stage. Then you can get a different situation where you talk about a peace. But now when you talk of the peace way, not the one way, that the signing of the pledge, peace pledge towards the era or the election. But we not going to go too far beyond for see what that one they don't be. Because here, when we talk of peace, talk of the individual, we talk of policy in mind, we talk of how it behave, and we talk of each and next person, we either have 1, 2, or 3. So you bring them into politics now, and then you go begin question, say, this now the issue where you go look, say, if peace now the neighborhood, you question now peace within parties, or peace within the nation and community, within the bring them. You question the government, you will question leaders, you will question NGOs, you will question CSOs. But the NGOs they no go question them too much. Now, waiting build up for the institutions them who are responsible, who that go say this as you see where Marcella they try for talk about people them when individual people them way them they no more for instigate perpetrators or one day where they go do this, but now like puppeting life, puppeting violence. Then the one them where the popular peace no day, you the see say then they get hidden what he say, they know they see them. But it come again down to how the operational bodies them then they function in each sector. The police, what thing they do, talk about the justice system, they ask equality day, they talk about the one in the powers, they ask the class of people them where then they behave that kind of here. How you as the one the way responsible from any community, you as the leader, you as the one way responsible now the political party, you when are the institution we responsible for let justice day, then you as the individual what you want to do. But when you look at the parties there now, where this peaceful individual will transfer, they look it, then they identify people in the society, we always look, get them mischievous, or what they say troublesome, he get mind, or na in then if he talk, if na terms of talk, so the one way he be say ain't able for ace lift or push, we will use it as bodyguard. The one way he be say he no go shame, he no go afraid, now we will use for go do this. You begin to get class them. So when you they get them individual layer, so it left to you who they organize the last sector of operation of the party. Which one the way they collect as a group for let them perform each function? Where them go work near the president if he go visit, or where them go for go check for when if something happen. So it always start a culture wherein the person in mind. Now that problem then it will be so difficult if they not try for manage them. Now because of behavior of people and individual, where the parties or people in a community or any side the person find themselves, now school, now community, how they behave, how then they change their behavior, how the society will able to identify them people there. Because when you not get them where they function, because if you want to buy let's say you want to go make them what they call bearing. What they make like a bearing, they push. Then they push them. You only get bearing per motoka who don't broke. We go pull and they use them, you convert them for make wheelchair or push wheelbarrow or toy or a child toy. So if you're not there, you don't go buy them. So now something like this, if don't then people and they're not there at the community. We come in, we decide to we will identify them and try deal with them, not in any way for say, okay, punish or other thing. Some of them, they might need rehabilitation. Some of them, they might need for continuous assessment, say, can report now every day, local give you instructions, or will they tag you? Set the example, somebody like ARATA, we not say we get them tag system, but if they introduce a system where they get community people them, whether they grow with this person, or this person gets a closer friend. But if the person not detach away, maybe the person na street it grow up, whether because of the home from the peace, when the home be don't miss, when nobody not identify as a neighbor or as a friend, or the social sector, what would they say, social welfare not being function well for let them go see that area they are. So there are many things when we look to that person behavior. When anyone green out, it don't become somebody when go the advertiser say it they under that man did so is so, then they recruit them. So recruiting these people from ghetto life, where it be say some of them not to that ghetto life of being bad, where not extreme, but ghetto life them or any other type of lifestyle, where because of that one way not the home, the neighborhood did not work. So you will see how them where they behave not the society. A reflection, I can always say, like the person who they look like mosquito. When you look at the story of mosquito before the Civil War, not the same thing. Paramount chief, he take the advantage, you know, one go school much. He be so clever in manipulating. He take the chiefdom police. That's why they call them chiefdom police. He go na other person in farm, one nearby, one papa and chiefdom and go harass and take money. Even they do it continuously, so he exhausts now. There was nothing again. When there was a riot, he go na every coast. What is they do? They first recruit. What is called and this recruiter because of painting and babbing. What are they trying to go here is the character of people and who sometimes the home they're not able to identify them for let society can receive that person there and then they use her now for letting go use her now for different things in society. If I'm not going to claim, oh, I go claim. If I'm not going to run, I go run. So these are the characters we get for say when you address peace, this now in them get for the draw line that before whether election they come. But you see again, some of the institutions they see so other group they can come real and they try. But you ask, are they well people they say they get for they give them time for say not to do for go talk to that person. They get other strategies that we get for introduce for let you go tell that person they if the one way they recruiter, you know, you will understand say now me party are the recruit because of and I don't go tell the head but the head no say we get a functioning body where they protect in case it come out. But how this thing is formed, you know, go on for no as long as ain't go do that situation then. So these questions of behavior and whether they recruit the institutions and when they take now the justice for letting go say this man will be able to put and right to the social service go come inside the help or this man for go report, but now you see the man scot free. An example like ARATA, which he don't go perform, now isolated. So hundreds of ARATAs in the house, now isolated. And when you isolate, it's a get a group where you recruit because you know them because more than they're going to recommend them. So these are the things where politics get for look into in terms of politicians and when you get for look at things there. So you need open room for the people that will not can get voice. Like I say, the one that will not to official bodies. Then they form in different form. But you let people you talk of the bloggers, you talk of the one that will the content sharers there. But among the bloggers you can get the negative one day because we not see you can't write your content advertise of a particular thing because you look your opinion, you specify. But an example like you now, you even go further to become a vlogger. You vlog and blog because your content, you specify, you take sense to now talk. We begin to show you around, touring. Today you go take quiz and now see how they cook. Today you go see that you share this content. You add the videos to that. But in your opinion, a positive one, what you sell? But some people they take that platform then they hijack another way. So these are the one that then they share the content, but during the sharing content, they just the localizer. So you are now as a cyber thing, you decide here now one day where you go for look into where politics is there na the ground where you see here not to think they will be there. That's how politics been there. They don't come mix them in there. First them, they get certain particular style of living. Now it don't come added because now it look faster, it look speedy. It's like first time you for go na park, yeah, tell for me na man we meet na my worker, tell them get this message here. This are the time when you visit people and despite the data, then they spread the message. So you see the battle of the media, you see the battle of people and behavior, you see the battle of people and they try to pull their voice. But some of them they go use isolated way. Say we now the one way not to the official media way would they like official say na the local media or something or na the mainstream media, we will voice they know the area and so would they take who pass. So you're going to see it is specified per one thing, like the one who they see in a voice note. So it is in a particularly day per one thing. But we always get for look say now a way for inspire individuals then towards positive peace. Because the peace what would they see? Then they say we are peaceful because the index, they know they get war. Because in the get a stage of conflict, you talk about violence, you talk about war. So in a different way, they get intimidation. So they begin to intimidate, then it's going to say one or two violence. So they go, but this changes them of the peace. Then you get for look, say, I no go just look say because of they not get violence of guns. I go ignore. I go say well the peace because we don't need this index. No, you get for manage. You not get for fix because when you come for fix them, say the fixing na for like elevate them. How then they call that thing they when the soldier man them then they come out. They don't activate them behind the police there. If they see one that piece something that was say well the presence of them people there will be an intimidation. But the point is how that peace structure you go able for lay you go build them now in society. Because once you say they build them by fixing it because you don't put a Mark 5 or something. Now then get for go daddy. You see even the clip where you share where the one of the so-called the chief one of the police boss that we put recently how they say well then why then this we don't make and not to him one we don't share a different platform where they say well we increase the security because now so they say they will fix the peace for that moment today because they no want for manage them. They just they go fix some people and they did it and they want to come out because the occasion don't pass. Now we carry on back. We're ready back for it. So that's you always they spoil resources. You they train people who become resilient and they tower all the time because always not can say you go see where there is no way I have to push forward. You get the one the way they drop on the way. You get the one the way they damage for life. You get the one the way I feature people. Unfortunately, you don't go catch up and crossfiring. You talk of human development, you talk of human capital. Then you're not able to put their social structure here where people don't look to the people in behavior. Why this person is angry? Why the other one in union angry is genuine? How we able to solve them? How the other one be say you don't go out of way? How I go able to put barriers? Where I go able to stop this? You go talk about drugs, you go talk about this. But the point is that the person in behavior, because the behavior that will trigger what he go take. You go some man don't smoke all that thing, you go sit down, start full of dance. You go someone at home and go smoke fire, go no. The person in attitude he just they go activate. So you get to understand these lines as a leader, saying a big target, when a big topic, where it's not easy, where we will deal with. But it all comes down to how then why are they manager? Because the pledge is oral. Now the way where the president get for grab, he announce you do this is wrong. Now so we'll deal with, and then we'll see a reality based on what they do. But it all comes down to leadership and the institutions and looking into that mind behavior. But it's quite a big target we then get between the media and the social service we then deal with and for go with this peace. But only pray say this season go done, and then we get for come go look into these things, how it go build a better society, one a peaceful one. The CSU then the donors if they go, then they bring the idea for kind of food day. Once the WFP they bring food, now that's not the aim because they say we angry, you go vex. Then they put agriculture, then they bring all the the SDG. Now for let peace go there in the end of all those SDGs. Because they know say mortal man, you careful deal with her, not to deal with her as a bad way, but try to get in basic needs and understand. That's all about it. And let we know how the institutions go work. Thank you very much, sir. Let God help the nation will get a peaceful turnaround for let we will go before, as we always try for see with transformation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, friend.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
Just a quick one. The Sierra Leone Football Association say they don't hack their Facebook page. Where you go, they write all kind of funny video and then they post there. The hackers them, they know they play safe. I think Facebook really get for do a better job. But again, then they come out so kind of good to be true. Offer them. When I think make some people fall prey to the hackers them. So if you follow the Sierra Leone Football Association and Facebook page, unfortunately, what's in the right now, no concern football. They don't hack them page. And yes, Slaffer. They don't hack Slaffer page. Me no know because we'll see them be then abo. Me no know that they go left the account to, or whose computer where they go put the account to. Where then be make them they go live for this past under 20 game. Because even the computer, if the computer has been compromised, definitely you put your account today, then guide them they sabi how for enter. Then sabi. So Slafa say they don't hack them page. Salon police should I go help them? Yes, Alpha, what you get for we?
Thank you, Tripoli. We better what they call Salon Police. You know, say then get this and then get this cyber crime. What they call like they are now. Eh? So let's see. Maybe they're able for assist the SLFA for capture that one day. But I come to the topic of discussion today. Let me say, put me on small Maggie and salt na this one pot today. The first two I will talk on now with regards the alleged case on ARATA with destroy with Mayor say destroy motorcar. For me, we not get the ARATA you side it, but in being that they're able to retrieve the motorcar from police, that tells you there's some amount of truth in that. And when you look at the lifestyle or the case of ARATA, this has not been, like I said, now the first and this they call the name per issues them na Salon Day. I could remember constituency, is it 110 or 101? His name was 110. A name was up there 24/7. Even INSSF come and attest to that. Saying that he know what he do for that election day. Waiting the police do, they could not arrest him. They could not do anything. He was parading with a vehicle that is unlicensed, no register. In fact, he put the SLPP logo and everything. To the extent it go on social media, they say, look, me na a patron or party card member. Now this, now that, I don't do this for SLPP. No political party member na SLPP no come and debunk and say what they call. When they ask Lawrence Lima, the spokesman for SLPP, he say he no know than ARATA. But when ARATA involved a problem, when them begin beat them, now then same people here they call, then cannot be there and they deny them. The way they get to do the dirty game, now then they push before. It's a situation, this particular regime don't make the thing don't so worst. Yeah, that any corner where you pass, mistake, don't like what they say, mistake where call up way related to these two political parties, any kind way then they brand you. Even they na their platform here, they advocate, when they talk things them where they happen, where people they suffer. People get away then they call me. But again, like I say, even then sign at the one where you commit crime, if now you force them, then go get away, then go look at the case. But if you name the particular crime throughout, trust me, the law will take in cause heavily. But it's not going to happen so now, Sierra Leone. I don't say this, and permit me for repeat this one. The setting up with Sierra Leone police, the board, it not go ever allow Sierra Leone police for being independent. The setting up with judiciary, it not go ever allow with judiciary in Salon, the law system, the law court for making it be independent. Then go ever and go always support any political party we win in that country. Day. Whether we pray about it, whether we fast about it, until and unless it been changed in the constitution, then we go begin see some amount of independency in the operation of the police force. It's not a surprise or it's not a joke. We don't see on our social media where police with buttons they say we serve the political party of the day, we serve this party for the day. So what do you expect where this party in power, they get people them, they get youths the way they go cause mayhem in the streets to opposition leaders them, or oppositions them, lay people them, look at Mamina and Boba or so, where then go do all kind of wickedness to them. What is the outcome? Up till today, the highest police will tell you will they investigate. That's the end of the story. Nothing will come out from that. So what do you expect? Even if ARATA at this point in time now, it go choke person, kill person, trust me, nothing not they come up here. And you know why? Because he is favored by the ruling government. This way, it's a clear picture, it's a clear ball game. No matter how person talk the role where ARATA they play currently under this regime or for this regime, these are the front ball, but then call them soldier team. It's a very clear thing. One day SLPP minister, one day the spokesman not ever reject or like denounce soldier team name. Every time they then get issues them, then they call soldier team day. Where that he and this other guy get problem, who that they name them call? You see them call opposition party member name? No, all the big man they name them and then they call the SLPP. Did they denounce them? No. Did they say, oh, that why I'll never wait till they call? No. Instead, then they use that young wire for achieve their own dirty game or goal. Then they use them. At the end of the day, then go give them small money, then say sit down, then begin smoke, then they top, be lawless than the country. Police, they afraid for arrest them. Because when you arrest them, you ordinary police, if you're not careful, you will lose your job. So with 1991 constitution and one thing and the way they kill we country they like it today. Some of we don't talk, and we will continue for talk. If Madam Biomi ready for really move Salon go forward, first of all, they change his constitution. We agree, say yes, and Escoma spend almost million for let them review the constitution, enact them. Yes. But why that why not come and approve them? Because they know say the constitution, if that constitution they be approved, it not go favor some of them clear way than they do to people and so. Look, now go back to the next thing, then sign this peace. Not so today they don't do bin to money, they don't sign so many peace. What is the outcome of them peace signing a day? Now more trouble, more harassment for cities who want for express them political right. You hardly hear it, you hardly see where any of their leader and them political party they can't condemn the act there. You hardly hear it, Andy. Come back to the implementation of this signing. For the group they organize, oh, can't call them political party, they can't sign. Now the name them the one for let them see in the international community. And for me, as far as I concerned, then signing the day, na hypocrite signing. Because if you they sign then the speech the one that they give as leaders of political party, not to one way they send out peace message, now one way you they make you support and again become more violence. Then what do they expect? Now that make you see some of them here. If you whole first lady they go talk say, we not allow opposition party member let them come open office now. Yeah? Then when the spokesman go on radio say na slip of tongue. But you not go back and correct them at the community where you talk that statement they say, oh na slip of tongue or not so I mean. They left and now make myself talk them. Some of them statements here for political leaders them. Now then they make the young one they do bad. For when they pan burn and cut and destroy banner them. Who say you don't see SLPP or APC commander? Do APC don't let complain? They don't let complain. See the on record. See the Yaya Tunis. They say anytime when they destroy them banner, they call the PPRC chairman. Who say they don't find SLPP? But when they come for play song, they say that because the song gets abusive languages, they find APC. So even when you sign the peace accord or the peace, what's it called? It's depend on how you implement the process. Now go make the peace stay. If you were to sign them, they side one party, what you they expect? You go push the other party. At the end of the day, no problem. A Joffrey they say when they say Komra we born twin. You know just turn the Bobby one side, the one suck them. You don't let away with all two they suck equal where they get comfort. But what would they see? Almost I would not see when they don't and destroy banner there. So PPX, you say you don't see the not old person. The even neck, National Electoral Commission. Almost you don't see they don't make condemn them in the day. Almost you don't see they don't arrest person. Instead, if they arrest now the opposition and the arrest. Does that call for peace in the country? Then we'll make now. We know what want the country. We don't want this. Let we talk to the one that already implement them. If you implement a peace process impartially, they get some. But if you continue for bend the law, they push person at the corner, it's going to, it's going to lead to something one day where we not pray for. Almost time we don't see not the video live. I don't know community that day. You don't see the man where they burn they check the APC banner. They all them. Nobody know Olam. They work free. Waiting do. Policeman go afraid for go Olam. Because if you all not be careful, they say, oh, this now Bobo them will left. Una go left, then they left her. Now that they sign na PPRC and Triple A say they're not for use marshal there. Follow the campaign the way they go on if you need to see marshals. So if we want to talk really the truth about this thing, Lord, go back to these people the way they upheld the law. Now, then, first of all, for be independent and transparent. But like I say again, outside the police go able for do that the way when you look at the police board, other than the head of the police board, now vice president, one of the main person there, now the internal affairs minister or deputy minister. Them man, they are political party carriers. They no go ever make something where they go against them. ARATA by now should be in prison. Almost I don't fall per case. If na me opposition person, I dey challenge anybody, me go destroy Minister Motokaso, the Ola, that person, you not be careful till the election done, you no go see na do. Don't like when you make mention, look, LJ in case. LJ kill, no, he destroy Motoka, no. Almost na the money, but almost here the one man so na prison. The one that says if we go find them, almost month or year them be there. It's not done for Sierra Leone. The one for let it happen over. It's not going to happen that way. Then place here at the world, regardless who that you be, when you default with the law, then they deal with you accordingly. Then they deal with you accordingly. Now, other than Donald Trump not saying that it's fed for try so. It's not above the law. The only thing the law when you don't empower you are protected, but if you come out and they harm you. Nobody's above their constitution. But Sierra Leone, no way. Don't want for lay peace, they want for lay people and community and call. The other two waking more than where people know they talk. When reach for vote, they say that the people they right for go vote. But would they forget for tell the government where they win say, now they say that the responsibility for take care of the people. Anytime your vote is your right, you're getting and call. But what is the right or what is the responsibility of the government where they win? For provide ordinary the basic amenities. Take today from 1961, no government no able for give sustainable basic amenities. But when you reach election, your vote is your right. Your vote is go express your constitutional right. But let's hold the government accountable. Let us begin provide the basic needs for people. Let them begin provide things the way people, the world they advance. Take today with them fight for lights. Take today. When lights can pick in and gladly, hey, lights don't care. Like seriously, they'll say they compete internationally, will they sell salon internationally. Anyways, let God help Sierra Leone. But for peace, for real, let we enjoy. Let us say people free, they talk or whatever. Like Marcella they say, the police for being independent, the judiciary for being independent. So whether a ruling government person, whether an opposition government person, or leader, what's in call away misbehave, therefore lead you with you accordingly, according to the law. So now me on take triple. Boku for talk if we want to talk about this impartiality na salon day. You talk about box there. Who's minister they see broke box? Now opposition leader broke box. Who side that case they go? Now they end. Not from where they end before that na Guinea na don't go lent box for can't continue with election. Anyways, that rests me case. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Alright, thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
The phone line open, yeah? 5 calls. The phone line open. 5 calls. If you not think so, don't do well, 5 minutes to go left here. But the phone line open. There is another video where I don't know if you don't see him, Casada Kitchen, where they gang up against him, then they drag and a gun. And this is a diaspora. A diaspora. You might not like what they say. You might not agree with them, how they behave or what not. But we think you the right for drag and a gun. We think you the right for drag and a gun. I don't know what is wrong with us. Saloon. Yes, caller, who do we talk to, please?
Hello.
Yes, caller, who do we talk to?
My name is Super Large. I call from Boston.
Yes, Super Large. You get 3 minutes.
I talk to Super Large. I call from Boston.
3 minutes.
How do you do?
Good.
I just listen to our program. Now, concerning which they go on the country. I mean, this is very, very serious. Just like how they talk. Then they are Mother Beer in Samoa, they don't go sign peace agreement, blah blah blah. I mean, not just I can call and say not just is sham. You understand? Because like the rhetoric the way they come out from the leaders like we Fatima go this speech, he say let them not allow APC for go bill party office now Kailan all in stuff then they You see somebody they chair APC banner inside this place Blama, you know, all that stuff that they are made the intimidation too much. And we advantage for Kuna country, they go back to South be commode, and nobody know wonder one day. You understand? Look like they say Arata go which is vandalize Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr in Mutuka. Just like how I talk, the police they not go like if they not take you the policeman with Ola. If you not get bought in, them will sack you. You don't understand? So what's in identity? They say now they don't go sign peace deal. Me this election, I not tell you now, I'm affiliate. Me, I not why be this alone like I not been too care about politics. Now we left like then 1 year for that travel come make and I begin the follow salon politics because I'm not waiting war feel like because me I remember the war. So then I be don't born. So I'm not waiting a war. The finance will be good too. And we not like for winner. We like we know this alone now for people that they back home. Especially the vulnerable one them. I mean, this is too much. Let that level playing field day. Salary they see some man we put on our Facebook when you want to go around a program, they will comment some ordinary comments. Some man they sketch you, they wait for now. I can't know now. Look at them go look at. We will see to an election and opposition. Me young party don't tell me that's okay. That's you stupid. You understand him? So I don't really know. There's like no freedom of speech. Matter be don't stifle all sides. Me, I get power party card. But this government, I hate about everything. Because me, I hate advantage to the poor. Everybody know me. I make me in the hide safe. You know, it's very, very sad. You know, well, I just start salute, man. I just start this power. We already just the thief the country money, they travel, they do waiting, the travel, wait that investment we don't count back home. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Then there's about food, they don't go back to Nigeria. Before they waiting, Tinubu inauguration, they don't go there. You know, I just start set down and fail government. They pay June 24. People then go vote this party out. Now that's what they pay. People then vote them out. So now thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Super large.
Yeah.
Omar and Ezekiel, on a go lock the domot, yeah? I will count on for lock the domot. So I'll just take a few more calls. On a go can lock the domot. Yeah? You been called, we watch your phone? You been called, we watch your phone. Yeah, when CCSF say in see that video de, of Kasara Kicho and the Dregana gone, it's uncalled for. I don't care what you say, it's uncalled for. Yes, caller, who do I talk to, please?
I recall from Washington, Mr. Kamara.
Mr. Kamara, get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for what you discussed today. Very, very important. You see, for make peace go day, the government with they in charge, then get a big role for play. This government from 2018, with the kind of power, they don't count peace things and so much conference, peace conference, a lot of peace conference. But you they make peace, but the way they behave, the way they talk, your action in order towards peace. If lawlessness keeps him up na salon today, now because the government allow them. You know, as Wally talk, President Bio, it disappoints we all. We be say President Bio because of that disciplinary action from the military, we get a can try for bring and discipline inside in people them, especially who they work for them and the one that they support them. But we see say he just give blind eyes and deaf ears to everything where they go on at the country. And they like it today, and all results to this particular side. So you make a statement, say, they tell you things say they happen at Sierra Leone, the president not be there, they talk, people in the talk say maybe the president can't talk. And they talk. Say almost 5 or 6 months to election, I say can begin talk. That's when the people and all become so fed up with every total they go on, and then they happen so right now. And when it can begin talk, every total they talk, now things say we they bring more problem than things so they solve the problem. If This, if President Bio we don't take his stand, and more see for more than go sign this peace, this election peace, the crime that almost every day from the campaign, problem in the commot from side, from the SLPP side. You know, wait to make President Bio not go come and talk to him people with strong mind and with strong talk and allow the police for take action against them people here. You know, they say little drops of water make a mighty ocean. You know, where you make something where they happen small, you not take action, and they lead to danger thing. Look like everything that happens so right now. Where ARATA go do done with this talk here, we talk say allegations say then go born Dana Konamani us. But it starts small by tearing of banners, tearing of posters. Now they begin, but nobody talk. Nobody not talk nothing. If they don't want to, what's not the opposition, they don't want to, okay. And this is the result to this. So, outside the country they go, if we continue with this particular thing, it will lead to something where someone not going to let everything for happen. Because too much of one thing is good for nothing. You know, somebody will say, not to all tell me, say, go let complain. Me say team up and faith for myself. And if somebody team up for faith and faith, way down this say, well, myself, I'll no left him. You knock me, knock you, and so problem will come out. So we leaders them, especially the one who are in authority right now, then get a big role for play in the peace and stability of the country. May God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. All right, slow come with Omar. Then after that, Ezekiel go lock the remote for me. Lock out Omar. You just the join we? Ibrahim Ansari saying just the join we. Yes, Omar. What you get for me?
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. I want to say thank you to his friend, Mr. Alpha. Triple A, this is sad. Not too long ago, I see something that we group, I don't know if you put on the, we say the police, they say SLPP, na law-abiding party. Can you believe that? Everything where you don't talk about, where Alpha don't talk about, where Usfred don't talk about, that one word they don't summarize everything. We don't need to talk about anymore. I mean, after day in and day out, the type of atrocities that will go on at this tongue, that tongue day, or that because they are not a country in a tongue, salon a tongue. I mean, for police officer, for come out and say the ruling government not law abiding. That tells you say all these complaints with people in the complaint, they don't send the news to them. Say no even bother for country. Not even bother for country because you can't not get for both side. We see the one way happen not too long ago, where they go, I don't know if now the bond, where APC them get them with a call it, where they go choke that guy in the head, hold the other guy, beat and tail like a 5-year-old. Beat and tail like a 5-year-old. They ever talk anything about that? They hold anybody? They investigate anybody? No. You know, so, Madabio, I don't know, just like what the other people that they say, I don't say, we couldn't continue for say this, we will not see the war, we will not. witness am na report am, but that means a una wey be there, una not even one for the word again war. But if you dey continue for push human being this way, you dey treat people like this. Now the same thing na caused that August 10. I mean, how much you go continue? Go damage the human. That boy, I made them be done quiet time before. Because during the time, as soon as when the election done, now that boy they be the go around, even during the constituency 110 election, name be did it. For some reason, I name disappear first, a name lost. That ARATA body. Now all of a sudden, like say them go keep us on side in the feed and like lion. Now all of a sudden, it don't show up again. Because in name don't disappear for a while. Now it don't show up again. It don't show up again. Just like the question where you ask, then go sign a peace memorandum of understanding, MOU. But look at the things and where they go on. Look at the things and where they go on. I don't understand what Team Mother they try to do. Like go help that country there, man. Sometimes you can just like sometimes you can just sit down no more. Are the one that say waiting I for go do na salon. Really waiting I for go do na salon. I don't care me anybody call me say I don't for don't know what on fish. Waiting I to go do na salon. Because absolutely nothing. Then nobody not give me anything but December. What's in the day December? Now the same blackout. You go there, you walk on the street, if you not take the you commodity with lung cancer. The petrol no good. When you nail them, no good. The dust boku. Nothing no they were good. Instead of them concentrate on that, let them give them people and a better life. Instead, what did they do? Then the drugged one, then we're less educated, then say, shoo, when I go. When I just continue on for the cost mayhem. Because we want in our power, we want to make money. Now that's a little dependent. To me, it just look now like say look Liberia. Liberia wait now the first studies forget that ID card where they get to. Now the first studies look where it come on nice. Now the first studies for Liberia get and they follow them. That's up depend you attach one. Now the first studies forget that ID card, that voters ID card. Look where it clean and clear. Who say they take and they give everything? The people that sit down with the machine. They get the machine. Now then they sit down, they snap you, they do everything, they give you and they say, yeah, go. Salon at 3 steps. First you to go register. You go take picture. You go then they say, wait, they come. 3 to 4 steps for let them give you the card. Liberia wants for go. And at the first time this, forget that biometric system. Look who side them don't go now. So you don't left now say Salon winner now they touch everybody. Now we don't left behind. Even the sub-region, even at the Mano River. Even at the Mano River, everybody now at the Mano River so pass away. Look the rubber then where they go bring up. Well, if you go to 99cent store now, you get them. Then go borrow them. Thank you very much. I don't know.
Right,
I don't know. Some of it. I really give them credit to AAA because the kind heart where you get and the kind energy where you get for Salon, you always they talk about your farm, what you want to do there. But let God continue for bless you. Continue with that. We'll pull him.
Thank you, Omar.
Thank you.
Yeah. Local Ezekiel. Let Ezekiel can lock them out for me. Yes, Ezekiel, what you get for me?
Oh, brother Omar. Thank you so much, Triple A. Again, I guess for me, something like this, the first policy we I want for call outs on Naina, obviously now the president, but this one I they call on Kande Yumukela. because the in big shout out where they make about in join one to the president now for come with unity and peace in the country. My dear, if you want that, we already know not to that you want, but Lord will go left and to what you say, and Lord will send this to you. Why you quiet now? You think say when you win that they tell you for talk about peace? What if you not win? The country where you so love and people are so like you, they make you somebody where they rely on. You know, the fact say pass you go join them President Bio for Leone Aki with unity and what he said, you know, he speak volume about what would that you be, because now something where you for the trumpeter from the time where they see calamity they happen to you, brother and sister Sierra Leoneans, you know, for wait for say, oh, I join this person, we will win, and then we will come with the country, come with the country together. Now something where you for the preach on a daily basis, sir. On a daily basis, you for be loud. Me, for particularly the reason why I be support you, it was that if something happened, the international community know you, you've been there at that platform there, so then you go speak volume and then go listen to you quickly. But oh my dear, very disappointing. You go inside your shell, like say you don't want to let somebody how you want for be leader, small things if you don't want to let touch your shoes, because this is all it's about. The moment where they shout by you, you cool down, quiet down. People and they where they so rely on you, say you want it when you speak internationally, it's very loud. And my dear, you know they do them at all. Help you come be Sierra Leoneans, then they pa chuk there, then they pa slice them, then they pa drive them out of their houses. Some then they in a prison right now with the man where you want to work with. He aware of this. Then they tell you say, then they go arrest opposition leaders from Kailan County and Abo, from other places, then they County and Abo, and you are not speaking, sir. So you are not a peace you want you've been they talk about. Not a peace for cow with the people and together. If not that, speak now. Lord, we see him. Lord, we see him. Because Mr. President, he would not tell her over and over. You know, one day, he been don't talk him before. He go quiet, lay the one day, let them go and do what they need for do. And now that's they happen. But God go make sure, say, if you not reap as a leader, where they make it, they happen to the Sierra Leoneans, your generation go reap that. Young people, una focus pa una self, therefore give you life away. Some people they don't give their life away because ARATA will be facing now repented man, but he don't AC head up again. Remember where come back and then they left you there. But I guess you don't sacrifice yourself. Let them roast you one day like ARATA. Now make you go and punish other people. God go make all una they sow bad seed. Una go make sure say una reap and one day. Do ya people we they tell una over and over, if you not protect yourself, then people here them go eat you alive for power. Now them belly na in the big so you is worry about what you for eat tomorrow. Obviously now that make them they do them so that then car with small change then give you. Now you go out and begin to suppress other people. Tomorrow, wait and on day, now you go there on the run till you die. So beware of what they sow now. Someday you get for reaper. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Well, hopefully, all these still the see. So now I make I just give you the instant for Kasada Chicken and Kasada Kitchen and the diaspora. So not to say na salon or the point finger na salon no more. Even people na the diaspora waiting and they talk, waiting and they behave. You go so because Kasada Kitchen can go on social media, they talk this, they talk that, or they behave this way. Waiting you the right for put and para for the Gana gone. Waiting you the right for do that. For waiting because of politics. Huh? I don't know. I really don't know. We, na the diaspora, supposed to be one of the best people wey for be make saloon straight, clean, corruption free. No dey take sides. Talk am as we see am. But again, usa ude so? Usabu sef, some man no hold better. Some man even wey hold better, still in ide pan politics. They think say na dey profits dey. Because we ala you misbehave on social media, for them who then come, then give position. So, some man they working out for payday. They say, now we not be so by the video, now we be day. Now be day. And so take when President Kuruma been there, take and make things, then get concerned Sierra Leonean, then get this group, then get that group, then get Ebola Chief Money, Ebola Denayan. When President Bio come, he said the same thing. They kill people and they go the whole placard, this and that. So we don't left that precedent they don't do. We don't set that trendy. Any president who come, I see Canada the diaspora, let radio diaspora they wait for her. That's why they wait for her. Oh. Go there back to my. I got up salon, yeah? Sometimes you just look like, say, you tired, you gains, you fed up. Like, nothing is changing, but now so the politicians they want.